Under the weather, I guess. Mm. Good morning. Water dripping after my hair after wetting it. Mm. Good morning. Morning, YouTube. Morning, TikTok. Let's get it. Sweet Spirit. Good morning. This is Bible prayer meeting morning. So, 8:30, 9:30. I have an hour. I have an hour to spare. Maybe less. We'll see. Who watched that debate last night? Well, is that a debate? Who watched Donald Trump go and meet the black journalists? Oh my God. I don't. Let me see the other one. That was something else. That, I think because Donald Trump have all these nincompoop on here running up and down saying that blacks for Donald Trump because they want roses and flowers and lights and dislike and the likes. And Donald Trump think that all black people are for him because he has done so much for black people. And I don't know what he has done. I put nose dropping and it's sorry for that. I really don't know what he has done for black people. It's only crazy people out there. He has not done anything. You have so much people unalive, pro George Floyd and the rest of them. And you have these black people and they're running up and down and talking what he has done and And yesterday, he really met some black educated people who asked him the tough question. And the girls couldn't get a word in edgewise because he was the one who was late going into the meeting. And he said the girl was late. And this man will do anything to lie. And I don't understand. Why is it Republicans think that lying is their second nature? If you ask them a question, they will never answer the question. They will take you back and tell you something, what the Democrat did. They will take you back to the border. Because the border is their problem. And a lot of them come here and ship and boat and walk foot. And I can't believe that people with the parents and the foreparents came to this country. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, people are supposed to just walk through the border. The border is supposed to be fixed once and for all. The border is supposed to be fixed once and for all. But I don't think the border should be a talking point for Republicans. I really don't think the border should be a talking point because all the parents come here from Europe and Russia and all over. But they are still carrying on this craziness and blaming everybody going. Donald Trump could have signed that paper the other day to fix the border. He said, no, don't let the Democrat fix it. He want to fix it when he get in power. Like he think he's going to win. They could have put Merrick Garland on the Supreme Court. No. That old man no, he can't even stand up and talk. He stand up there going, whatever his name is. Because it's all about them. They have to fix things. because they know they are so darn crooked. And so they have to get all the judge, all the this, all the that in place. Because they know they don't play with a full deck. They know they don't do things right. They have to get everybody in place, line up to get them out of the scrape. But then you're going to meet your maker. You're going to meet God one day, and all the wicked, evil things that you have been doing and has done, you will have to give account for it. And I don't want any Republican to come up in here and tell me any foolishness. You're going to have to meet God one day. And you're going to have to give. You can't show your face, so don't come on here and tell me anything. Okay, go tell Donald Trump how to speak. I don't want none of you. You're not welcome here. If you can't act civilized like a human being.
Dear Mahjong lovers,
if you have to act all the time like somebody is out to get you.
and sleep loss,
You are always like you're eating a whole lot of pepper.
it's a game
You're
designed
always so
to
hungry.
people with
I don't know why you're always so hungry. If you're doing the right thing, you don't have to be hungry.
minutes every day. It will
Because nobody can stop you from voting who you want to vote.
younger, no annoying ads,
Everybody have a choice.
tiles, 100%
But you're hungry. Always cursing somebody. Always saying something. Always fighting somebody. Always fighting little children.
100% free to play.
Little children marching.
1% of senior people play Vita Mahjong to prevent
And you come out with your white hoodie.
and get better sleep.
Do what you want. It's your life. Nobody can stop you from doing it. But stop being hungry. And then you turn around and call black people hooligan.
What's the secret behind spending $70 million on a
And black people is doing and doing and doing.
And I'm about to reveal the underground sources.
I wonder who they get it from. I wonder who they get it from. Tell me who black people get it from. Tell me who they get it from. And he was on there with those black girls. And the woman asked him, what do you hope to accomplish by coming here? And he gone off the reel with a big long spiel. All he needs to do is to say what he was going to do for the black people. But because he know that he's not doing a darn thing, he didn't have any argument. He didn't know what to say because he's not doing anything. And he will never do anything, and he's not going to be doing anything. He never did, he never will. Because he don't like black. And that's why the minute he get in there, he start to attack that woman. The woman was so civil. And the woman said, thank you for coming, for joining us for the hour. He said the woman didn't say anything. The woman must bow down to his feet and watch it. Maybe that's what he wanted us to do. And he started with the attack and the attack mode. And that's why they are so ignorant. That's why they are so full of hatred inside of them. Because he's a hungry old man. And they are killing Joe Biden, that Joe Biden didn't do this and didn't do that. And yet he went on there yesterday. No, how come nobody not talking about him that he should step down? He don't know what the hell he was saying. He's blaming everybody for his misfortune. He start blaming the cursing out the woman. What's it called? ABC, fake news. Everything is fake news. If it's something pertaining to Republican, it's fake news. But if it's something pertaining to any other person, it's not fake news. They beat it and beat it and beat it to death. If it's to do with Republican, it's fake news. If it's to do with Democrat, oh no, did you hear that? Oh, it was on the news. It was on CNN. It's not fake news. But if it's for them, it's fake news. What people who cannot own up to their responsibility. All the things he did. He went to court, he gets charged, it's fake news. It's not him. Everybody out to get him. He went to porn star, it's not him. It's his brother. And no matter what they do, it's never them. They tear up the government building and it's not them. And everything they do not take responsibility. They come like a little baby. Oh no, it's not me. How do you want people to believe you? Nobody can stop you from voting who you want to vote. Even the black idiot them on here who say that they are for Trump. Nobody can stop you. You get your $50 and you get your flowers. And after that, I'm going to see what, because you're going to spend more than that in court. You're going to spend more than that when they stop you on the highway with their knee in your back. You will spend more than that in court. And a lot of you, hello my dear, a lot of you are not going to be voting anyway because you have record. A lot of you not going to be voting because you have record. You're only here for the flowers and the roses. And that's why on your program, oh, I don't see any flowers. Thank you, my dear. I don't see any roses. Put on the light, put on the light. All you're there for is to get the little 10 cents. You're not there for anything else. You're not there because you like Trump. Because you know Trump don't give a hoot about you. You know he don't care about you. But you know if you said you're a Republican, you're going to be getting roses. You're going to be getting liked because they want to. That's what they're going to do. And everybody's jumping on the bandwagon about Republican because they see the guys are getting a lot of likes and a lot of flowers. But after that, then come the judgment. After that, then comes the judgment. What you going to do then? And there was a little guy on here, and he was doing some satanic thing and said, oh, sell your soul. And a lot of people were following him, and I'm selling my soul to the devil. A lot of people don't care what they do in this life as long as they get a 10 cents. So they will sell their soul to the devil in order to make a 10 cents. And then after the 10 cents is finished, what? Then you see people and you start coming on TikTok and start crying. Because you do it all the time. You start coming on TikTok and start crying. And change up. I know there are people who are good at this your computer thing. Watch their face. Because they will be changing up their name and start coming on here crying. They will be coming on here crying. Because after the election and there's nothing more, and they don't go into prison, they will be coming on here crying. Because the boss could not stand up to the educated woman. The woman asked him, what is it that you have to accomplish? Why did you come here? He come there because of what? Oh, they said Kamala was going to come. Come on. Pamela wasn't gonna be coming there. She had this for an appointment. And you don't want to debate her, but you want to meet her there? What is that? To say what? To lie? I have been watching politics from, oh my goodness, almost 50 years in this here country. And this is the worst one. Reagan was bad, but Reagan is not as bad as this one. This is the worst I've seen yet. Because he's a divider. He's a divide and conquer person. He wants to tear up the black people. And some of them are too stupid to see what he's doing. He wants to divide the black race. He wants to divide us. And because of $50 on a roses, on a heart, on TikTok, we will sell our soul. He wants to divide us. And how soon we forget all the things that he did. Can't rent his place, he and his father, to black people. Have to be charged by the government. Black people can't rent, can't count his money. Black people can't work for him. All the things that he did. You see? Black people can't do other black people anything. They hold it against you. And they do your things. But another race can do them anything. Put them on the ground and step right and then use them as stepping ladders. Another race can step right over them. As I said, I have a friend that goes to church. And she's not even married to the black man. She's from Puerto Rico. Eye color. And as she and the man have anything, is the N word coming out. And all the B word coming out. And she called me the other day because she come to church again Sunday. Every week there is something. And I said, you know something? I don't want to be frustrated by man. That's the reason why I don't have one. I said, I don't want the frustration. I said, if you have a problem with your man, you have to straighten it out yourself. And don't call me and stress me out with your problem. I don't want it. Because you telling this man the B word, the N word, and all this kind of thing. I said, if it was me and you telling me about N word and B word, you think I'll be in your house? I'll be gone. Oh, I can't believe you're taking up for him. I said, I'm not taking up for him. I'm taking up for the right. Because if you have a quarrel, you quarrel about what you're quarreling about. You don't have to classify him and call him all these words. And he don't have to call you words. So thank God I don't hear she called me from a couple days. She called me Monday and today's Wednesday. Thank God. Because people don't like to hear the truth. Trump don't like you. Trump is from the whole days. Trump father didn't like black people. And he don't either. I am not, different stroke for different folks. But everywhere you go, you hear people say that they call people the N-word. Why do you think that you're different? And some of you look so stupid. Some of you really look stupid. You got to just scroll over you and you go jump, 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 jump. No, you're going to go and you're going to dig up. Now, let me tell you something. Apart from me, who have one man in their life. Tell me which one of you only ever have one man or one woman. Tell me which one of you only ever have one man or one woman. Everybody does. Everybody always have another partner. So why she gonna be judged because she have one partner or have another partner? You're gonna go and dig up her life to say she her way all the way up. You're gonna say she gonna all the way up to where she wanna get. I don't think that's right. Everybody, apart from me, everybody have more than one partner in their life. Everybody have more than one partner in their life. Let me tell you something, honey. I left Jamaica when I was 18 years old. And I am this old. Tell me, where am I going to clean up? I am more American than American. I am more English than English. I am more Canadian than Canadian. And you name the other country that I've lived. You don't tell me where to go or where to live. This is my home. This is my home. You don't have to born somewhere to be there. I am Black American. I am Black American. Jamaica have their own right. They do whatever they want. They do whatever they want. Blessings, my darling. You either stay and behave or you leave. And I don't have to leave you. I don't like to block people. Bob Marley said, no matter where you come from, you are African. No matter where you come from, you're all black people. Whether you're American, whether you are Barbadian, whether you're Jamaican, we all are one. We all came from Africa. Some of us only drop at different places. No matter where you come from, unless you're stupid enough to don't realize or understand that. Goodbye. No matter where you come from and wherever you live, that's where you live. No matter where you come from and wherever you live, that's where you live. I've been in the country long more than you have life on this earth. I've been here longer than your life. I am not saying, all I'm saying is that black people should stick together. You're muted.
So I wouldn't let go. God's mercy's kept me, so I wouldn't let go. But I'm here today because He kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace. I'm here today because He kept me. God kept me.
I know you're going to come back with a different name, but I'm watching out for you.
He's kept me, so I wouldn't
Please.
But I'm here today because He kept me. I'm alive today only because of His grace.
Are you back, Louis Parker?
Here today
You want to be my friend? Thank you for the rose.
God kept me, so I wouldn't let go. God's mercy's kept me.
People don't understand. Wherever you're from, we are one people. I just don't like to see when blacks fight against black. I see one little black guy in here, and the guy said, if he go to Target and he see a black person, he is their brother, he is their sister. And that is how I feel. Black people should stick together. Because we may look like we are a lot, but we are few. And when I see blacks fighting against black for another color, that really, I am not saying you cannot. Have another color for friend, because I have white friend, black friend, blue friend. I have all kind of friends. Indian, Puerto Rican, Chinese. I go to church. I'm a Christian, so I have a lot of people at church call me. I have a lot of people I have to go pray for. I just think that we should be more civil to each other. I think we should be more civil to each other. Instead of get up and calling that woman outside of her name and she sleep her way to the top and that is not, you know what I mean? Oh, come on. When people have children for different man and with different women. I don't think that somebody, because somebody have a good profession, if that's what they want to do, come on, I'll join you. If we're going to slip my way to the presidency, 1,000 times. If you're going to slip your way and get a good profession, I'll do it in a minute. Not anymore. So you can get up and calling her out of her name and telling all those things. Who care about her life and what she did back then? Everybody have a past. Everybody have a past. Apart from me. I'm teasing. But everybody have a past. I see on here one woman said one woman have 8, one man have 8 children with 7 different women. Women have children, because they try one person and think it's gonna work out, it never work out. They try another one, well, me after 2 I would have stopped trying, but nevertheless. I see a woman try 7 children, 7 different fathers. And that poor woman don't have any children. And so if she have a relationship and it doesn't work out, you get another relationship. Some people don't want to be alone. And that's one, honestly, if I could come again, I would have never do that. I really And you know that I'm very honest. If I could live my life all over again and my husband died, I would not choose to be alone. I really wouldn't. Because I don't know if I wasn't thinking that my children was gonna grow up and they're gonna leave me. And I'm here with my two dogs, Molly and Princess. So I can tell anybody, get a partner while you're young. My husband died when I was what? 34, 35, something like that. Get a partner. Grow old together. And I told my children, I go, always make sure you have a partner. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm worried that I'm gonna pass away all by myself. So the government called me every morning to make sure I'm okay. If you see a call in here, I just did not take it just now. But they call me every morning. They call me 3 times. If after they call me 3 times, they don't hear me, I don't answer and I don't call back, they call my children and then they call the police. Because I'm elderly and I live alone. So if I had to do it all over again, I would choose a partner after my husband died to help me raise the children. But because it's America and there is so much things was going on back then with raising children and people abusing children, I didn't want that for my children. And yes, it's not everybody abused children, but that was my choice, and because it's my choice, I had to live with it. It's not that I didn't get offer. It's not that nobody wants me. They want me. I just didn't want to do it. I just think that I should, and because my mother did it. After my bozo father left and died, my mother did get another partner again. And so I think maybe that subconsciously, I did it. And it was the worst thing in the whole wide world. Because you don't have anybody to talk to in this big house. There's nobody here to talk to but my dog. I don't want to talk on the phone all the time. So I do a lot of things. I crochet, I knit, I sew. Apart from cleaning, but I do clean. I do gardening. That's my pet peeve. I do a lot of gardening. I'm painting. I paint the house. I paint the garage floor. I move things to one side and paint, and then I move to the other side and paint. So I do all that. But if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't do it. So when I hear my fellow black man classing, I don't like to hear man say things about a woman also. It doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't, because, when I was growing up, men don't say derogatory words to women. And if they curse, and sometimes I hear them cursing, because when I was growing up, and if a man said a curse word on a woman passing by, oh, excuse me, ma'am, you know what I mean? And they always turn around and hide in their face. Now they're spitting out these words. They're spitting out these words without even caring. TikTok is good and TikTok is bad because people who never ordinarily say things come out and say these things. And you can express yourself without you have to use the swear words. You can express yourself. Because a lot of people have children on here. I hear the children encouraging myself. But you can do something. The woman is a vice president. Respect. Oh yes, it's a free country, and oh yes, it's a... It may be so. But wherever you live, you have to behave yourself. And people traveling to and fro. People are traveling to and fro from one country to the next. Some people like America, some people like England, some people like, you know what I mean, Canada, some people like Jamaica. I saw a woman leave Cuba and went and live in Jamaica. And she said it's the best thing. She was talking about a chicken yesterday. She said in Jamaica she eat a whole chicken. She said in Cuba one day is the wing, the breast, the this, the that, and one day one chicken, she said it's a 4th time, and they take off this part and make soup and all that kind of thing. So people find happiness anywhere you go. People find happiness in America, although it's strict. People find happiness. My sisters live in Canada. Over 60 years. They found happiness in Canada. I have my niece and my nephew in England. I was. That's where my husband from. So people find happiness wherever you go. And wherever you go to live, it's your home. You have a say in what goes on. You pay taxes for 40, 50, 60 years. But to call her out of her name, that's a no-no. She's a vice president. And whether she get the presidency or not, she still is the vice president. Until then, whoever get the presidency, some may try to steal it, and some may try to get it honestly. Because I don't know under God heavens why it is so that somebody will do such atrocity just to be president. And you already have it. You had it and you didn't do anything with it. And you will do anything in order to lie your way to the presidency. And said after we vote this time, there will be no more voting. What does that tell you? What does that say? Is that some people open their mouth and spew out vermin and don't even know what they're saying? People just open their mouth and say anything? Because people are going to be holding you to what you say. There are so much going on in this country.
Way too much to hear you now.
To talk about more than that stupid border. Honestly. They should have police and border patrol station where people are coming in. And if they have people in both station there, They should could block off all the point that people walking and coming in. But they are not securing it properly. And so people are coming in and coming in. And then it always be a talking point for a Republican who don't do anything. Donald Trump said he was going to make the wall and Mexico going to pay for it. He put up 2 chain a wall or 2 feet a wall and Mexico didn't pay for anything. Mexico didn't pay for the wall. And nobody said anything. Nobody hold him accountable for the things that he said. So he lies away from one end of the country to the next, and all people do is and as soon as he say anything about Democrat, everybody, hey, yes, yes. This shouldn't be a party thing. It should be a country thing. What are you going to do for the people? What have you done? What will you do? Nothing. He went there yesterday and the woman said, what are you up to accomplish? On the wall, and people are coming in and coming in. He have nothing to say. He should have said what he's going to be doing for black people if he wins. He have no argument. And that's what they wanted to hear. What are you going to be doing for black people? Because we are tired. And you vote and you vote and you vote. And you get a pea grain from everybody. Your school is still bad as compared to Donald Trump. You have nothing to lose. You have bad school, you have bad road, you have bad house. I heard a little young man in here saying he can't go anywhere and buy a house because certain neighborhood you can't be in there. There's 2 little young guys was abused by some judge and their friends because somebody invited them to a party. And we still. And I wrote and I said, you know something? I don't know why black people believe that. They can go anywhere and send our children anywhere. And nothing gonna be happening. They don't want you in their clique. They don't want you. And it's time enough for us to train our children to tell them you can't go here and go there. It may look like, but it's not so. And they beat up these 2 little young boys. And big man was there telling them the F word, get out. We don't need to hear you ruin my party. Why? Because the color of their skin is black and they came to the party. How would they ruin the party? How would they ruin a party? And somebody who sit on the court, judge, saying if I find it, whatever key, I'm going to flush it down the toilet. And now they kick her off the court. No, they kick her off, and they should kick her all the way out of the country. No, they kick her off the court. How could you? So why would I sit down and think that I am welcome everywhere? I am not that naive. Why would I think that I am welcome everywhere? And I'm going to come in here and make a fool of myself saying that you ever when Donald Trump having his is that conference, whatever he had, and these couple little black people. I know I saw a black man with a red cap or red bandana, and it was like, it's like if the world could open up and take me in. What am I doing? I'm sitting here. And he was going down and sinking down in his chair because he never knew his face was going to be showing up for the $50 that they pay him to make a fool of yourself. And outside of that, you are nobody. After the $50 down, you are nobody. Why do you think you're accepted anyway, everywhere? You don't. Look at the little boy that was jogging. Well, I call him little boy, young man. Because when they have my grandchildren or my children, I call them little boy. Was jogging. And this two men, or three, two were chasing him. And one was filming. Using for target practice. What is it, Aubrey? Something Aubrey, I think. And the other man who put it out there, he didn't know they were going to charge them. He didn't know he was going to be charged. They use you for practice. And you're going to sit there thinking that, oh yes, I can go here and go here. No, you can't. Because in this year days, it's coming like slavery days. The thing that they're doing to black people all over again. You don't have to do anything to be target practice. You don't have to do anything. You are hated just for the color of your skin. And for crying out loud, we didn't make ourselves this color. But I love it. We didn't make ourselves this color. How long is this going to go on? We make one step forward and 5 steps backwards. And black people are targeted all over the world. It's not just one country. Your own is trying to use you for target. And other people are trying to use it for target. Where can you go? Where can you hide? Where can we go? But I'm still praising the Lord. But let us offer a sacrifice unto God continually. Let us praise Him. Don't sell your soul for $50. Don't sell your soul for $50. Because we're all in the news that they're paying people $50 to go to the rally to make, and if you're to make your face show behind Donald Trump. And it's so soon that that assassination thing stop talking about. It runs its course. It runs cold. I think I saw something on TikTok that Donald Trump was standing right beside the guy Crooks. The Bible said there's nothing that done in darkness that will not come to light. Anything that done in darkness. Because if you don't talk, somebody else will. And if you tell somebody, that somebody tells somebody, and it gets through to the media. Nothing hidden under the sun. Nothing hidden. Nothing is hidden under the sun. Nobody tells you not to vote for who you want to. It shouldn't be an issue. It used to be very peaceful. Very peaceful. An election time. Very peaceful. And this man came in as divide and conquer. He came and he don't care who he divides. The two little stupid blacks who listening to him. The two little stupid black people who listen to him. And you can see where they come from or came from. You can see where they're coming from. A place with no good road and no good school, so they never get any schooling. Because they have no education. Because if you have education, you will not do what you're doing. No good homes. Broken homes. Broken homes. You were not taught any good things. Because you would not look to see your foreparents. Poor Ruby could not go to school. The little baby had to go to school with soldiers. Sit in the classroom, eat her food by herself. She could not eat any food that anybody prepared. Mother had to give her her own food to take to school. And soldiers got to march her back home because of big grown-up people trying to hurt a little baby. A little baby could not go to school. You have to take the back seat of the bus. And now you have I have to take this call. This is the call I'm telling you about. They're calling me again. Good morning.
Morning, Barbara. It's Karen calling from Sunshine. How are you today?
I'm pretty good, Karen. How are you?
Oh,
Sorry for that. I got to get my call every morning. Could not. And now we have someone that make a step. And our own black people are coming up against it. Look how far we came. Although our steps are an inch at a time. Although our steps are an inch at a time. How far we came. Our steps are an inch at a time. We are making baby steps. And our own people are tearing you down. There is no enemy like your own enemy. These are friendly fire. There is no enemy like your own kinfolk. Is that what he said? It's not all kinfolk are kinfolk. You don't think that anything gonna happen to you because you will come upon your own kinfolk to please people. I have seen people growing up and one black will be in the midst of 10 whites and the one black will be the one to hurt you to satisfy the other color. Your own people. Because they're looking for initiation. They are looking to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. And since that man came in, well, the one-term man, he comes in to divide and to conquer us. And there are some people that are still listening. Although he's trying to divide us. Because the first thing they do, they try to divide black people. And yes, my God, you have some nincompoop that are listening. The first thing they do is to grab some black people and give them a $50 or maybe $20. And they're going to come up against their own. They're going to come up against their own. They're going to come up against their own. Because it doesn't mean anything to them. You're going to take up for a man who said he will not rent to his place. I don't see your name here. Where are you? I was trying to send you, but it won't send. Somebody who said they will not rent to their place. Somebody who said you cannot count their money. And you take up for them better than your sister. You said she didn't take you out of jail. You sent all that black people to prison. And when you hear all over the media what she have done, all that 1,900 odd people that was arrested, And she's a prosecutor, she's not a judge. He's only 45. She tried to rehabilitate. She tried to bring you back into society. And you commit a crime, you pay the price. So because you're black, you commit a crime and you go in there, you see a black judge. You're going to come and say the black judge don't let you out? Is the black judge going to be letting you out? If you appeal to Clarence Thomas, is he going to let you out? How come nobody not aging him? Oh, she didn't do this. She didn't do. Is she your mother? Who should have tell you or train you how to behave yourself and not commit crime? Are you going to come and blame her to send black people to prison? Send you behind the prison. That's where you belong. Because you're acting like an idiot. Because some of you will never learn. And that's why you take prison for a revolving door. You're in your house, and nothing can change you. So who you want to change you? Look at you, how many times you're a prison record. All right, you get in trouble one time. Don't you think that the one time is one time enough? You keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you're going to go and blame everybody. You're going to blame people that, oh, they should have taken me out. Hey. And now it is her problem. And because you get arrested and she has to prosecute. She sleep her way to the presidency. She sleep her way to vice president. She sleep her way over here. What kind of crap is that? Your mother don't have any boyfriend? Because I know a lot of you mother don't marry to your father. I know a lot of your parents don't get married. And so when you look and see a black person is moving up the ladder, it's always a problem. A black person should not move out. If you want to see people hate you, try to move a step ahead of them. Try to move a little ahead of them. Once you are down here in the gutter, everybody's your friend. But you try to move ahead, you become the most hated. You become the most hated.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions
you become the most hated. Why?
Number 1, the first step to tackling your credit card debt is understanding how much debt you actually have and how long it could follow you.
You're talking about that woman.
Making minimum payments.
And you know something?
Minimum payments.
I am glad her husband is a white man. Honestly.
Can take anywhere from 14 to 26 years.
Because you would have bring her down, sit down there and play video game each day and eat her money.
I know many of us have a lot more than that.
All you would do sit down there and do and play video game all day and eat your money.
Payments to stay current on all your cards. Then take any additional money you can afford and put all of it.
All you would do is to sit down and play video game all day. Oh, my wife gone to work and drive her car up and down and put one hand out the window and looking and down and big every noise and looking if anybody seeing you driving a good car. I know. I've seen it
Getting started is easy.
over and over and over again.
I was on the computer working.
I have seen it.
My eye was a little shaky.
Woman married to lowlifes
And National Debt Relief. And I called
and go to work,
immediately. Congratulations.
and all he does is drive around and sit down on the corner.
And you're not alone in that shame left.
He makes sure he keep the car.
Well,
You ain't gonna keep my car because I'm taking it to come home to see what you're doing in my house. And they always give them the car to go nowhere. Sit on the corner. And then they have to come and pick them up at evening. So they know when. They know every step
Find out if
and
you're
every
eligible
move
today.
they make.
Click the link on this
That
video
is
to
so
answer a few
silly.
short questions.
Don't
If
do
you
that.
have $10,000 or more in debt, there's a good chance
You
you'll
gotta know
qualify.
what's taking
But don't
place in
wait.
your
Be
home.
sure to apply before next Friday.
Don't do
Go
that.
ahead and click that link.
Because as
Glad
soon
you
as
did.
you're gone, they pick up another woman in your car up and down on the road. I've seen it. I've seen it.
All Florida older adults.
And if
over
you
60
have a
years
man
old, there is a
that
new
loves
benefit
you
for
and
Florida
respects
seniors
you.
called the Healthy Allowance Card.
Oh,
That
she
helps
married to a
seniors
white
pay
man.
for
Oh,
groceries.
she married
It's
to an
part of
Indian.
Medicaid.
Oh, she married to a Chinese. Oh, she married
The
to a...
Healthy Allowance Card is
Why?
loaded with thousands and will help cover
When you
most
people
of
are
your
jumping and
bills.
gallivanting around the
Basic
world,
living items.
I want
The
other
best
woman to
part
come
is
and
most seniors
disrespect
like
us.
you qualify for this Healthy Allowance Card, and it's free to check if you're eligible.
Anywhere you
Just
find
press
love,
the
if it's good
Learn
love,
More
take
button
it.
at the bottom of this video. Once qualified, the Healthy Allowance
Anywhere
Card is
you
shipped
find
directly
it,
to you in the mail and can be used
because some
right
of you
away.
are really bad.
Unfortunately, this special
The
enrollment
fighting
period
and the
for the Healthy
beating and the
Allowance
da da
Card
da
is
da da
coming
da
to an
da.
end. So this may be the last time
Some of
ever
you
see
really
this video.
bad.
I encourage you to claim your free Healthy Allowance Card before time runs out. It takes
And
less than
some
30
woman
seconds
been
to see if you
through
get it.
and
Just
been
click
through.
the button below this video.
I
We
wouldn't.
just went to Walmart earlier.
I
Look
wouldn't.
at these groceries I got with my Healthy Allowance Card. I used to bring a stack of coupons with my food
I
stamps, but
wouldn't.
now I don't even have to worry about
The
the
first
prices.
time you,
This Healthy Allowance Card can also
that's
be
the
used
time you threw the
everywhere,
door.
like Walmart,
Because I make sure
CVS,
that the house always be mine.
The best part is
I make sure I have these
food
things.
stamps. With this Healthy Allowance Card, you can get your everyday
And if you
expenses
want
completely
to
covered.
buy a house, you
Medicine,
can.
dental,
But I'm going to be having
visions,
mine rent
so
out.
much more. Don't miss out. My friend Karen told me this program could end at any time.
Because a lot of you looking for
Alright,
women and don't
you
have
heard
nothing
it.
to
So
give
we're gonna
them.
get that website in the link below. Check it out.
A lot of you looking for women and have nothing to give them. And that's why when a woman make a step or a woman is living their best life, you guys always sit down and want to tear them down. Oh, you think her husband feel when he read all these things? Would you like anybody to be saying that about you? Read these things about what you're saying about his wife who is a vice president? Come on. Come on. We can do better. Be better. Do better. Do better. You know, I have a concept of what I don't like for myself, I don't do it to others. I will not hurt somebody. Mhm. I rather to climb up and don't say anything. I am not going out there to hurt you. No matter what I know about you. I am a woman, and no matter what you tell me, and we are quarreling, which I don't quarrel anyway, but I'm just saying, you will never hear it from me. Once you tell me something, it's gone. And that's why I have a friend, and every time you tell her something, she go and tell her boyfriend. And I said, you know something, if I want to tell your boyfriend, I would tell your boyfriend. If somebody tell you something, you keep it. It's for you. I don't like to tell anybody anything and they go tell their husband or tell their wife. No. Because it's always that person always have another person for friend. And when you think it's one place, it's around the world. You tell somebody something, it's supposed to be where it is. We have to do better as black people. You don't hear no other race getting into all this here. But black people believe that they are the bigger, the better. They are the bigger, the better, the better. The bigger, the better. So they can do anything. Make anybody feel so small. How would you feel if your mother was running for president and somebody started digging up dirt, all those things about her? You wouldn't like it. How would you feel if your sister or your wife is running for president and somebody starts saying these things? Say things about her outside of herself. You wouldn't like it. You would feel so small. So that the same way the other person feels. Spread your agenda. Do your thing. Leave her out of it. Do your thing. Leave her out of it. I know you know computer very well. Leave her out of it. Don't say things about her that's not true or you don't know of. And if they arrest you and take you to court, you cannot prove it. Oh, I heard it on CNN. Oh, I heard it on MSNBC. Unless you see it, don't repeat it. And even if you see it, leave it where it belongs. You know how much things I've seen and I don't see anything? Sometimes if I look and see somebody doing something, I make sure I turn my head, I don't see it. Because you're not going to bring me up in charges and said, you know, I should go out there and tell what I see. I don't see anything. I told a judge, I said, I don't even want to be on jury duty. I said, I have children. I'm a single mother. I can't be sequestered for any long period of time. Even if me that. I don't want to have people's life in my hand that I don't know. Because unless I see it, you're not guilty. That's me. Unless I see it with my eyes, I am not going to say you're guilty. So stop. Anyway. I don't want to do things that's going to bother my conscience when I sleep or lay down at night. I don't want to do anything. I didn't do it when I was younger. Now I'm mature. I ain't going to do it. I will not do it. I will not urge anybody. I will not. I am going to tell you the truth. I am going to tell you the truth. The Bible said the truth is offensive, but it's not a sin. Like I told my friend the truth the other day. Don't tell me things about she and her man I don't want to hear. Because I'm going to tell you the truth and you will not like it. Because I think if you're quarreling, you should quarrel about what you quarrel about. And don't start digging up other things. Oh, you tell me this last year, you do this last year, you do the other. No. If you're quarreling about something, talk about the thing that you're quarreling about. Don't talk about oh, I have to give you food because you are hungry. That hurts down there. Don't talk about things. Don't talk about things to hurt people's feelings. Don't. Don't do it. I love the young girls in here because they oh my goodness, they are smart. You know what I'm saying? Some is not. Some is not, you know. But they are so smart. I wish they all were my children and grandchildren. Some of them too young to be my children. They got to be grandchildren. But they are so smart. They dig up things and they, you know, they research things to make sure what they are saying is the truth. And I like it. I like it. And I wish they dig up Camilla's record that she didn't arrest or put all those people away. But some people are still beating it like a dead horse. She like a black man, she like a black man. Although it's proven that she didn't. It's proven that she didn't. They are still beating the lies. They are still beating the lies. And I don't care if it's a lie. They're still beating it for a talking point. Because you'll get more flowers. You'll get more likes. And that makes you feel good. But don't you think that it makes you feel bad down in your heart? Because if I do something that is not right, I can't sleep. I can't sleep anyway. I can't sleep at night. It bothers me until I have to fix it. I have to fix it. If I do something that is not right to somebody, I have to fix it. Please. Vote for who you want to. But don't call this woman out of her clothes. She have a husband and she have stepchildren. Don't call her outside of her clothes. Don't call her names of things that you can't prove. Don't follow Donald Trump. You see that the black journalist yesterday. Look it up. Look it up. My God. My God. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I received my package that they send me. I'm going to do it when I come back from church. The little thing for the dogs, the dog feet. They send me one. So I'm going to be trying out on my dog's feet when I come back. I get it yesterday. I didn't open it. But I have to go to prayer meeting. Thank you very much, Father, in the name of Jesus. Bless your people today, God. Touch them, God, from the crown of their head to the sole of their feet. They are your handmaid, Jesus. Any that is sick among you, Father, in the name of Jesus, touch them from the crown of their head to the sole of their feet. Don't let your children be lack any good things. Don't withhold any good things from your children. In the name of Jesus, open doors that has been closed and closed doors that has been opened. Father, you are the true and living God. There's no God like you. We love you today, God. We honor you. We give you all the glory, all the praise, and the honor that due unto your name, Father. We look unto you as the author and the finisher of our faith. We look to you, God, and we praise you. And we make a joyful noise unto you, God, in all our land. And we come before you with thanksgiving. For you are holy and you are good, and there's none like unto you. We lift you up today and praise your name in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. Bless you.